everybody, Manny, welcome back to my channel, Sotd Shave. So we're gonna get into a pretty badass shave, a long awaited shave. I have so long been waiting to use this soap, and been waiting, got a bunch of fuzzies floating on here. Been waiting a long time to get a hold of this brush here. So you can already tell by the intro of the video, the thumbnail as well. I will be using, got the camera set up a little different today, so I'm going to be probably a little too close. Going to be using the Boar Knot set inside of my retro nostalgia old school looking brush here from Grizzly Bay. And there is the coin there. So really happy to have this retro looking handle. This is a 30 millimeter Boar Knot, and the glue bump down at the bottom is a 28 millimeter, but this is an actual 30 millimeter knot. So you can already tell by looking how well it's been broken in. I towel stropped it a few times, not as invigorous as I've done the other ones in the past, but this one's already, it comes really, feels like a premium Boar Knot. It feels like a luxurious premium Boar Knot. It still got little spots there where the hairs are rough, but it was already, when it came in, it already had split hairs, so it's pretty awesome. Like I said in my video before, that's probably the reason why they're so sought after. So I'm gonna set it back in my warm water here. And I do have my puck, my first ever puck of Old Spice, blooming here. Don't really want to, you can't see it, it's blooming. I don't want to drop the water out. So it has been blooming for quite some time now. I will show you when I take the water out. You can still see some of the top layer. It's still really a solid, like a crust kind of, because it hasn't been used, and the outside layer is white. So I'll show you that here in just a moment so you guys can see what it's like. So I know a lot of people don't like to bloom their pucks, and especially an Old Spice, but I don't collect not to use, I collect and use. So this is going to be put into some good use, so I'm not afraid of blooming it, and I'm gonna load the shit out of it today, just so I can get that top layer out. So I might have an issue with my first pass or this first shave, from what I was told from Tony. So we shall see. And I've also have seen some videos where they've had some problems in the beginning, and I think it's because they're trying to that first crust layer is on there, unless you take like a blade to it and, you know, grind it all off, which I'm not going to do. So hopefully I can get to the top layer by, you know, invigorating it, not aggressively loading the puck. So I will be using, you know, going with the retro nostalgia kind of look here, old school. We'll be using my Gillette FatBoy in the case with the blue blades. I will be giving these blades a shot for the first time. We shall see how that goes, and if that doesn't go well, I will be using a Pol-Silver blade. These are also manufactured by Gillette, or bought from Gillette, or bought by Gillette, however you want to see it. My aftershave of choice would be Old Spice, and this is in the plastic. I have the glass, but I'll be using the plastic today just to match it up with the EDT. I got the EDT here. And if those of you guys who already know me and watch my channel know that I like to mix these two here. This is the what's the word I'm looking for here? The generic brand, but I like to use this one because it does have a cooling sensation. The ingredients don't say that it has menthol, but the cooling sensation is correct. There is some cooling to this one. There are different versions of this looking bottle. If it looks identical to this one has a cooling sensation. I have seen others that don't say that it cools, and it doesn't. From what I understand, others said it doesn't feel like it's cooling. So I don't think the ingredients are the same. They look pretty similar, but that's that. And of course, I've always got to have an aftershave, so I'll be using aftershave balm. Excuse me, I always got to have an aftershave balm, so I'll be using that here today. So without further ado, let's get into loading this blade. And you know what? Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get to loading this blade. So I do have different, actually this is the last one too. I'll be using this last blade here. I do have another one of these sitting on the side, so I can always go back and check it out. And of course you want to look at the blade, make sure that there's no issues with the blade, any oxidation, any corrosion, any rust. Definitely don't want any of that. And the blade looks good. So I'm actually pretty stoked to try this out. If you guys can see, no issues. And it does got a bluish color to it. There you guys go. It's like a baby blue. Even the blade is baby blue. It looks like a black blade, but it's not. But there you are there. Same thing in the back. So we shall go with this blade. Fingers crossed that this goes good, because I would like to have a nostalgia, you know, retro, old school kind of a shave, just to see what it was like back in the day. There you guys go. Don't know what setting I'm gonna go on. Let's shoot for setting 5. There you go. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way here, and let's get to loading. And I'm gonna be loading on the side here, so whatever lather that falls down, it's gonna fall down into my actually, we'll see first. Give me a second, because I need to show you this too. So there's the puck. So you can see the outside has whitened, and that's probably what the remaining of the bloom water. But see, the inside is still a different color. So I think we did pretty good, because I did leave it in there for quite some time, about a half an hour or so. You can no longer see the little Old Spice emblem or logo, which is all right with me. And let's get to loading. So this should be fun. Holy smokes, check this out. I don't even know if that's coming up on camera. Wow, that's a sign of a good soap. I've got a few of them that do this. We're gonna have a good shave, I can already tell. So not gonna mash down on it. In fact, let me get another bowl here. I'm gonna use this as my pre-shave, and then anything that falls off this is gonna fall into this bowl here, because I don't want any of this to go to waste. I'm gonna use everything that's here. This brush has got some excellent backbone, man. Wow, this really sounds, just by the sound of this, it sounds like it's gonna be a really good shave. And I like that the loft is just high enough where there's no clinking. You can obviously hear it's no clinking from the mug to handle. Holy moly. And I think we got that first layer off. I'm trying to scoop this out so I can show you. Yeah, that first layer is gone. You guys can see. You know what? This is actually softer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe because I bloomed it a long time. No issues there though. Not at all worried about it. But I think we're good. There is a lot loaded in there from what I can see. Okay, let's I didn't lose much at all either, so alright. So now I'm gonna apply the bloom water. And it's still got some in here, so I'll use that to dip. All right, let's. Look at the display on that. So easy to display. And this is a big knot, so it requires a lot of lather. Let's go with some more here. I just didn't know how much to mash down on it. I didn't know how the Boar Knot would take to the stress on pushing down, which is no issue. I'm not excessively pushing down. So this is all an experience for me today. This brush, wow, look at this shit. And that's an old ass puck of soap. Wow. You know what, we're gonna go with that there. This brush feels freaking awesome in the hand. All right. Go with that. So excited, so excited. All right, let's go. Like I said, setting 5. First pass, and let's see how this does. Now the scent is mild, definitely really mild. It's hard to even pick up the scent, but we should see how it does. Holy moly, that is a crappy blade. Let's go on the setting 1. Shit, that's really crappy. Ow. Let's see if we can get to the freaking first pass. Wow. I felt or feel really bad for you. For all those who use this blade back in the day. That is a shit blade. Let's go to setting 9. Let's just see what the hell happens on setting 9. Wow, you had to be really careful back in the day, dude. Holy shit. So setting 9 is actually shaving better than 5 and better than 1. I'm not gonna go through the whole shave through this, guys, so don't worry. I just want to actually have experienced it to say that I've actually used it, and it's taking it down. I had about 4 days of growth, probably longer, I don't know, but we shall see. It cuts, you just gotta cut really slowly. Remember back in the day when we were learning it, then everyone was saying let the blade and the razor do its job? Let it do its job. It's tugging. I'm not gonna yank it through, I'm just letting it do its job, like I said. Wow, this sucks. This really sucks. Can you imagine everyone who had really coarse hair back in the day? But it's taking the hair down. It's doing the job. Yeah, awesome. Not an awesome blade, awesome that I got through it. The first pass at least. So open this up here and switch the blade out. Now I've never used a super Iridium in this razor before, and these Iridium blades weren't my top favorites, but they did stay in my my like pack, I guess you could say. So the reason why I'm using these here today is because I did watch a video of a buddy of mine who revisited these blades and really enjoyed them. So there you guys go. We shall see how this goes. Let's go on setting 5. There you go. Yeah, the scent is very light. It's probably about a 2 or 3. But yeah. And I still got a lot of stubble on my face. I felt that when I was putting the lather on with my hand. So let's try this again. Wow. And it could just be possibly be that the blade has gone bad over so many years. Who knows? For me, this soap is very slick. Awesome. Wow. Missed a lot of hair out there. Awesome. Yeah, I can tell why some were saying that the soap puck doesn't smell like the aftershave, and I get that now. When it was dried before it was bloomed, you could smell it. You could smell the comparisons or the similarities to it, but now you don't get it, and I think that's because of age. The scent has dissipated. What the hell am I doing here? I did my, okay, I did a, all right, so now I'm gonna do my against the grain. Let's see how this does against the grain on this setting. A little rough. Let me bring it down. Let's shoot for setting 3. I'll be back. Do my cleanup passes off camera. Actually, do that first. All right, now I'll be back. All right. What an awesome shave. Holy moly. So I did my cleanup passes off camera. Gonna get in with the Allen stick. And some hair here. Awesome. Let me see if I can pick it up here. Don't ever try this with Allen. All right. So let me rinse this off. I'll be back. All right. Freaking awesome. Rinsed out my brush. There she is. Just beautiful. Nice brush. Freaking awesome. So let's get into the aftershave, which is Old Spice Original and the plastic container. Awesome. And like I said before, I like throwing on the other one. This one here. Because when you add these two, it smells like the old school version. Oh, wow. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And then when I once I rinsed off the soap, it lingered a little bit. It left that scent. I was gonna get on with the EDT. It left that scent behind. That kind of smell like the Old Spice, so it's just a very faint scent. So this may or may not be, you guys probably already see or know before me, but may be in the picture or not, but just because I want to keep that, you know, retro look in the picture, so this might not be in there, I don't know. Not only that, but the picture may be too crowded. There's a lot of products I gotta take pictures of. Freaking awesome. What a beautiful shave. Way better than I expected it was going to be. Let me tell you that. Okay. So, we went in with the Old Spice mug soap. There you go. And have it here sitting on the side. Just letting it dry out. We went in with our FatBoy blade of choice. Today we used the blue, I don't know what, like the bluebirds, or they were called Gillette Blues. There you go. So we went in with this blading today for the first pass, just to say that I've used it, and finished off the shave with the Pol-Silver Super Iridiums, which were good blades. I was really surprised, very surprised, and very happy with that. Brush of choice was the retro brush from Grizzly Bay with a Whip Dog 30mm Boar Knot. Aftershave of choice was Old Spice Original in the plastic container. Match it up with this one here to get some cooling sensation. EDT, Old Spice Original. Aftershave balm of choice was Parasol White. That was my shave, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I really enjoyed that shave. Freaking awesome. So super stoked that I finally got an opportunity to do this. I've been itching and dying to get into this. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you do, please like, favorite, share, and subscribe, guys. And I will catch you guys on the next one later.